How is everybody doing? Okay, wait a few minutes for some people to come on. We are live. All right. Okay. All right. Looks like we got some people on. Welcome everybody to tonight's live. Hey, Humbly Complex, Josh, Corey. Good to see you guys. Uh, Glad you're here. Tonight I got some things I want to talk about, and wow, it just hit me because thinking back on my life and my interracial relationship, my interracial marriage, and the history of it, looking through the years, and you know how sometimes you look back and you see things happening, and you don't really realize they're happening as they're happening, but you look back and say, "Wow." You see how things have changed, how especially when it comes to interracial marriage. Me and my wife are getting close to we're almost at that 28-year mark, and soon it'll be 30 years. So we've been married a long time, and through the years I've seen so many things change. They've changed for the better. um, but just looking back, and I come to realize, interracial relationships have been increasing through the years since, well, if we look back to 1967, the Loving versus Virginia case, uh, interracial marriages were about 3%. And, well, some states it was illegal, but it was about 3% of the population involved in interracial relationships. Right now, it's like I think 17 to I was looking at Pew Research, about 17 to 19%. Um, so that's increased fivefold. So I mean the numbers have been really expanding, and if you take the population's bigger than it was back then. So a lot more people are interracially marrying, and we're seeing it as we speak, just looking around and stuff. And when we look in the numbers, we see it going up. Okay, and I too was looking at the research, and I was looking at the groups that interracially marry the most, and what I found was Asians was the most likely, and I think it's like 3 out of every 10 interracially marry within the United States, and most of those are women. They do it much more than the men. And then the second group was Hispanic, and I'm kind of surprised they weren't the leading group because Hispanics are married to white people, black people, all kinds of different people. So they're like at a close second, and then after that, I think it was I have to look at black people, and this is going just by percentages. And when it comes to interracial marriages, black men are twice as much to marry out than black women, um, double the amount, and that creates an imbalance. And plus, there's more women, so that even makes it. And then you add different variables, and then the least group was white people that date out interracially, the least likely. And to my surprise, according to their research, actually white men uh, today are marrying out more than white women by like a couple percentage points. Not by much, but that shop I thought it would be white women more than white men. And because we always see it when it's black and white people. More white women are marrying black men than white men marrying black women. But you throw in the Hispanic group, and then Asians. A lot of white guys are marrying Asians. It's happening a lot, and you see that too. But across the board, it's increasing. And I got to thinking about it, and you know, and I was thinking about the success with black women, white men, and I was thinking, why don't it happen even more than it's happening? Because it's increasing all the time. And I think back of what people have told me that I have talked to. I think about what black women tell me about the situation, and we see that the race loyal. And one of my videos, some young lady uh, came in and was talking to me. She said it's not just race loyal; it's the fear. Okay, and a lot of stereotypes, misconceptions are thrown out there. So there's a lot of black women that just fear white guys because of all the horrible stuff they hear. And that's probably one of the reasons it don't happen as much as it could. And another thing, and it was interesting. Another thing is, well, I'm losing my train of thought, but you know, it's the misconception, the fear factor, and it's race loyal too, And another thing is the shaming, you know, people shaming, and it seems like people shame black women for dating out. I mean, you see it on the social media all the time, calling them bed winches and sellouts and all this other crazy stuff. And so they get the fear factor, the shaming, and you put that in there, and then some are just race loyal. So there's an imbalance, and a lot of them ain't going outside the community to date or marry. And that's everybody's choice. But I was thinking about that, and I was thinking, well, white guys are kind of like that too. We don't date out and marry out as much. We're the least likely to. And I was thinking, why is that? Because even though we're increasing more and more each day, um, but I was thinking, back in the day, people would give you problems. Back when I got married, there's people against it, but it seems like as the years gone by, it seems it wasn't a shaming thing. In fact, um, it was a positive thing. In fact, my time in the army, when you know people in my unit, my chain of command, and everything, um, found out, my wife, I had a couple incidents they didn't like it, but mostly, it seemed like when it came to black people, they kind of looked out for me. I don't know if because of my wife, I guess they appreciated and had respect for me because they knew I wasn't a racist, I guess, or maybe some of the things they go through, they might think I would. I don't know, but I've seen it more as like an uplifting thing. And even in my community, it's like, oh, that's great, you love her, and you guys have a good marriage. And when it comes to white guys, it's like we get praise for dating out when it's black women lately. We do. I haven't really had people come in on me for doing that. I've actually had the opposite effect. But black women, it seems like, they're really hard on them for doing that. They'll shame them, they'll get scare tactics. And I don't know. It just, and then, the fear factor, thinking that we're crazy and, just out to fetishize and just fulfill that sexual desire. But that ain't true. Some it is, but a lot of us it's not. Um, but I was thinking about that, and maybe that's why more white men are dating and marrying out as time goes by, because they're starting to see the value of black women. They're starting to see how amazing they are, and I saw it years ago, and you got the beauty there, of course, it's always been there. And there's some stigma there to where we as white men don't believe black women like us. A lot of us don't. Yeah, every group, people do fetishize. That is true. Um, but they throw that in there as a scare tactic. Because people don't want you to explore your options. They don't want you to open up those options and go to other men. Why would they mind it? I mean, black men are leading the way when it comes to interracial dating and marriage. Um, they really are. The biggest group is black men and Asian women. They're leading the way, and I give them a shout out. That's great. Um, but as we go through time, and you know, as we go through society, it's changing. People are dating and marrying people that they're attracted to and they have a love for, and a lot of times it's not your same racial group, your same the same group you're in. You can fall in love with people of other races. uh what black men date out 3 to 5 times the rate. Yeah, well, the study I seen, it said more than half of black men are marrying out than black women, and there's more black women. So you create that imbalance. And and another thing I think, what's going to shift everything, and people are going to explore their options more, is when you look at society, you look at education. Black women are leading the way with education in America. And I don't know what it is worldwide, but here in our country, they're leading the way. And it's that's going to create an imbalance, because usually most women do not date or marry down. They just don't do it. Usually, some will do it, but mostly they don't. They usually go with the man that's at their economic level, or a little bit up. You know, us as men really don't don't date up or marry up. It just, I mean, it can happen every once in a while. Hey, Thelma, good to see you. Um, but usually, um, men will get with women, usually in their same economic group, or a little bit lower. Um, Usually, it's the women that date up. Um, and society, in society, you know, for the most part, the men is still looked at as the head of the household, the one that makes most of the income. Okay, and so that's probably why that happens. So that's going to create an imbalance, because you got a lot of educated black women, and black men ain't at that same level. But in all fairness, I would say women are more educated than men across the board. But black women are leading the way in that area. And I'll tell you, with my marriage, my wife has more college than I do. I have college too. Um, I only got an associate's degree. She got a bachelor's, but um, and a lot of that, I was working while she was going to school and stuff. And but and my oldest daughter, she's got a master's degree. Her husband's got college too, but not as much as she does. Um, but you know, anyway, but when it comes to interracial marriage, dating, um, the the hardest group, or the most scrutinized group, I'd say, is black people and white people when they come together, dating or marriage. And black women, a lot of times they're shamed. The fear factors put in there, and then it creates obstacles because they don't know what to think. They think, and if you're told that throughout your life, you're going to think that the group of men are monsters, right? And then, us white guys, we just don't think you like us, so a lot of times we don't even try. But when we find out you like us, we're in all the way. And but anyway, white men are seeking out black women more and more each day. So when someone tells you that white men don't like you, they're not interested, then why do the numbers keep growing each day? I'm just saying. If they didn't, you wouldn't see no interracial relationships, marriages. How many times you see on YouTube all these interracial couples popping up all over the place, right? It's happening all over. Me and Sandy ain't the only one. Now, maybe we're one of the ones that have been married the longest, um, but it's happening all over. And you see celebrities, right, marrying black women. You see millionaires doing it. So yes, black women are desired, and white men are going after them. They're coming for them, not for the fetish or the little fulfillment of the desire, but actually for the relationship, for the marriage. And there's this video I came across, and this lady, it's one of the channels my wife subscribed to. Sorry, and she usually talks about woman stuff. She's a black lady. She talks about woman issues. She talks about hair, natural, and when it comes to black women, right? So I don't really watch. I mean, I watched one of her videos, and I wanted to show you because I think it'll be educational, and it kind of goes along with my point, what I've been saying, that yes, white men are seeking black women. It's happening more often. We're seeing it, and because of we're finding out as white men how valuable black women are. Not just because we think they're beautiful, we do, but there's other things that go deeper. The character, they have a big heart, they're successful, they're educated, that's an asset. And, you hear YouTubers say that, well, men really don't care about education. Well, actually, we do. Now, I would have married my wife regardless if she was educated or not. So they're kind of right on that issue, because if you love someone, you're going to marry them. But education is valuable. And, because my wife's educated, and I have a little college, our kids are educated. We set that example, so it's good in that area. And then plus it helps you economically. You got some college, that's going to help you. Even if you have an associate's degree, they, some jobs look at that, and it just shows character. It shows that you're going the distance and you're getting your education. So, I mean, that's a good thing. I want to show this video, but before I got to put the disclaimer out there for the Fair Use Act. And let me put it up here real quick. All right. This is the copyright disclaimer. All right. I'm going to read it. You can read it along. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for the purpose such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal tips in the balance in favor of fair use. Okay, so what we're going to show these videos under the Fair Use Act. We're going to use it for education. Okay, we're going to use it for commentary. We're going to use it, to learn something, to get a little education, get other people's opinion, and we'll have our own commentary, our own opinion. Okay, and this is a learning experience. This is one woman's video she made, and this is her opinion on what she thinks, what she sees. And I came across this, and I was like, wow, I see the same exact thing happening. And you're going to see it through society. We have been seeing it, and it's very, very encouraging, I would say. But let me go ahead and put this up here.
Show this woman that he loves her aside. Why now?
Okay, sorry, I got ahead of myself. Okay, all right. Now I want to give a shout out to this woman. Her name is Sunshine Awambi. I don't know. I probably chopped that up. I'm not good at pronouncing names, but she has her own channel, and her channel is pretty big. I mean, I'm looking at some of her videos. I didn't see her count, but some of her videos were like in the thousands, like 20,000 or something like that. A lot of views. So she is popular, and my wife likes watching her channel, and you know, and it's funny because our phones are kind of linked in. So when we subscribe to different channels, it shows up and on both our phones anyway. So she subscribed to that, and I clicked on it and looked at it, and I came across this video, and it's a very nice video. And this woman is from what I've seen with this woman, she's very positive. She's a beautiful young lady, and I just like how she carries herself. And but listen to what she says, and she'll talk about the TV show Scandal and what's going on, and she'll talk about white men coming for black women. And she is right. I've seen it. I've even talked about what she's talking about. And I just want to show this real quick. Let me go ahead. So go ahead, and I'll stop it here and there and talk about some points. Okay, you see that? Do you notice white men are coming after black women in more public and flattering way than ever before? So true. More white men are coming for black women in a flattering way. How many times you see on YouTube white men expressing how they feel about black women in a loving way? You see it all the time. You see me doing it. You see other men doing it. White men are coming for black women. And this video was like 7 years ago. She was seeing this back then. So anyway, let's continue.
So, Sunshine, what are white men coming for us? What are you talking about? I love Scandal, the show, ABC, Scandal, Olivia Pope, fabulous. Yes, I love that show. And when I first started watching it, I just was so caught off guard by the president's madness when it came to his love for the fabulous Olivia Pope. And I was asking myself, like, what is this about? Because this show is just showing how this man, the president of the United States, is willing to go through such great lengths.
Okay, I'm going to stop it right there. Okay, she's explaining the show, right? How the president of the United States in this show is after this woman. Now, I haven't watched a lot of the Scandal, so I can't tell you a lot about the storyline, but she's talking about president of the United States after a black woman. And do powerful men seek black women? Yes, they do. And they've been doing it for years. Even my mother-in-law told me one time, and this kind of blew my mind. She told me, when I was growing up, I always felt sorry for white women. And I'm like, what? You feel sorry for white women? Why? Why would you feel sorry for them? They back in your time, they had most of the convenience, most things life had to offer. But she was explaining how a lot of these white men that powerful white men that had business and stuff actually had relationships with black women and would actually spend more time with the women than their own wives. And I guess with the segregation and stuff going on and stuff, but I can see how a powerful white man would seek out a black woman. It happens all the time. Now, the president of the United States, I don't think Joe Biden would do it because He probably forget about it as he's in the middle of it. But anyway, um, let's go ahead and continue.
To show this woman that he loves her, aside from divorce his wife and make an honest woman out of her. And it just really made me wonder why now? Why is this message out there? Because this show is so popular. We're all watching it. So why is this message being put out to the masses right now? That, in combination with the fact that I heard an interview that said that banks are more likely to lend money to white men and black women because of the stereotypes about those two groups. So those two people together are getting all the loans, and then you got Scandal, and then in the December issue of InStyle, I saw this.
Okay, stop it right there real quick. Okay, she talks about getting loans because of the stereotypes. White men, they are perceived to have the money and the power, and black women, the stereotype, we're not talking about the Tiffany Haddish type. We're talking about the educated black woman, the black woman in the boardroom in the corporation, the successful black women. That's the ones they're talking about. And that image is coming forward, okay? A lot of times when we think about black women, we're not thinking about some woman acting crazy, getting loud. We're thinking about a woman in a corporation, a woman that's highly educated, a woman that's just making it happen, that's beautiful both inside and out. That's what we see, okay? And that's what she's talking about. Black women are becoming to be more trustworthy. You see in companies invest in black women businesses. Goldman Sachs, why would they do that? Is it just a PR thing? I mean, what was it, $1 billion or something? I mean, that's a lot of money just to, just for PR purposes. I believe they did it because they see a return they're going to get later on. And it's about money when you're talking big corporations. And black women are making it happen. We're seeing it. The numbers don't lie. Okay, let's continue.
And I was like, okay, it's official. White men are coming for us. Number one, we'll help them get a better loan, better interest rate, and we're just fabulous. It just made me question, are white men coming after black women now in a way that is more public and more flattering than ever before? And I would love to hear your...
Okay, you're going to hear my comment right now. Yes, we're coming for black women more than ever. Yes. And I don't know about the loan and all that. Yeah, we're probably going to benefit that too. But yeah, you're fabulous, beautiful, and you're making things happen. And when it comes to the interracial world, we're the power couple. And yes, we want that woman of value, that woman of quality. And it's growing more and more. And if you look at it, look how she carries herself. Would you not be attracted to her if you were single and she was? I mean, seriously, she's pretty, she's positive. I mean, and that's the image there. I mean, a lot of it's how you carry yourself, but she's got natural beauty too. And she's got her email there. You can check her out, her channel. My wife loves it. I looked through it a little bit. It looks pretty good. And it talks about hair and stuff. And it looks here, she's got natural hair here. Looks full and healthy. She looks good. Looks beautiful. She carries herself very well, very professional. If I'm loaning out money, would I trust her? I mean, she looks trustworthy. I mean, I'm not in the position to loan money, but I'm just saying that's the image you want to present when you're in that situation. But anyway, let's continue.
Input on this. On hernaturalsunshine.com, a lot of the commenters are talking about how white men seem to appreciate natural hair on black women more than black men do. And
okay, I'm going to comment on this. Yes, you're totally right. I believe white men appreciate black women's hair more in general, whether it's natural, a weave, or braids. I believe that. That is, to me, that's true. Now, not for everybody. You can't say it's all, but I believe it to be true. But anyway, let's continue.
that the white men are okay with the kinks and the black guys are kind of sleeping. That's just what they're saying. And so I want to know, has your experience been the same? And I cannot wait to read your comments, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.
Okay, so check out her channel, guys. She seems like she's really got it together. Very positive. I like that about her. What she's saying, I believe to be true. We're seeing it in real time. Yes, white men are coming for black women. Okay. Yeah, it's still, they're the least likely to come together, but they are more often. And they're in interracial marriages, ours are the ones that are working. Okay. Not all, but most of them, when you run the numbers, our marriages are more successful when it comes to black women, white men. It just is what it is. And, why is that? I think we're more strategic. I think once we get to the point where we come together, we're serious about it and we make it happen. Both the black women and white men are working hard, and you got two people that come in and they make it happen. They really do. And that's not to put nobody else down. I'm not trying to do that. And I'm not saying that group, they're just better people. No, they go about things better. Okay. Strategic. A lot of times, and women, a lot of times are more strategic when it comes to relationships. They want a husband that's going to be there, and they want a successful man that's going, be able to take care of her and the children that will come. Okay. A lot of times women think about that more earlier than men do. It's just a fact. But, you put that two dynamic together, we're making it happen. And the numbers just tell the truth. And, but anyway, check out her channel. It seems really nice. Like I said, I didn't watch a lot of videos because I'm not into natural hair and stuff unless, I talk to my wife when she gets her hair done and she might ask me what she likes, and, or if she's taking out her braids, I might help her do that. But other than that, I don't really follow that too much. That's kind of my wife's lane. You get more compliments from white men on natural hair. Yeah, we do like natural hair. My wife wore her hair natural most of the time. It was either mostly natural or braids, and braids seem to do the best. I know when, she takes her braids out, and, sometimes I'll help her do that. And I mean, her hair is full and healthy. And I'm just amazed how much it grows while being in braids. They say the weave does that. I don't know. My wife hadn't worn a weave that much. I just think with the weave, it looks nice in the beginning, and then as it grows out, maybe not so much. I prefer braids when it comes to black women's hair, but black women have multiple hairstyles, and it's a neat thing. It's beautiful. But we do like natural hair. Check out that video, and that video that she made was 7 years ago. So it tells you where, what she thinks. And we're seeing it in real time. We really are. And people seem to believe that, okay, black women and white men are the smallest group to marry. But we're growing every day, and our marriages are successful. And but you got to understand, we have more barriers and obstacles when it comes to dating. I mean, it just is what it is. But black women, they get it. They get it harsh when they date and marry out. They get shamed. They get the fear thrown in there. They hey, Revelation Ruth, good to see you. They get the brunt of the criticism, the fear, and the shaming. Us as white guys, we don't get shamed. Actually, we get praise. And I thought about that. I was like, wow, nobody really says nothing negative to me about it, and except maybe in the comment section, maybe get some trolls in there, and it appears to be black men, but I don't know. You don't. In the real world, I don't have black women men coming after me on that, saying negative stuff. On YouTube, I do, but YouTube's weird anyway. Um, but you know, white men are coming for black women, and the interracial thing is growing. And I would say black women are the best choice. Why would the numbers be the best in interracial marriages with black women? I'm just saying, and it is statistically. Um, and if you look at the numbers, you know, if you compare Brad and Keisha to Tyrone and Becky, they're 40% more likely to get in a divorce than Brad and Keisha. I'm just saying. Um, and that's not to say one's better than the other, because it's not. It just has to do with how they go about it strategically, and what are they looking for? What's the end goal? A lot of times, us as white guys, we kind of think strategically. When not always, but when I married my wife, I was looking. Okay, I want a wife. Uh, I'm attracted to black women, and then I see the qualities they have, and it's a win-win. Um, Now I still have to vet, right? Because I could find a black woman that will destroy me, sure. Um, and same with women; they got to find the right guy that's going to take care of them, not make their life, tragic. Um, but the numbers are growing, and they'd be growing a lot faster without the fear factor, without the shaming, um, the stereotypes and misconceptions. Without that, I think I think it'd explode. I really do. And then the guilt trip too. A lot of black women say we're guilted because they say we're not race loyal. We don't love our men. Well, your men are dating out, marrying out 2 to 3 times more than you. So, I mean, you should have that option too. Okay. I'm not telling anybody who to date. And all I say is just pick the best person for the job. It could be a white guy, could be a black guy, could be an Asian, could be a Hispanic guy. Go for the best option. Okay. Um, and you can't go wrong. You go for the best option, you get the best results, right? Um, but when I say how I went about it, and I didn't do everything right to get my wife, I didn't. But one thing I did is I prayed to God, and you know, I started learning as I was dating before my wife how just jumping into things is not a wise decision. Um, and me and my wife kind of took it a little slow. I mean, I loved her from the get go, and we had that good connection. But well, I say we took it slow. I married her 5 months after I knew her. But anyway, what I'm saying is we really got to know each other. Um, and we wanted the same things in life. We wanted a family, we wanted to be married. Um, and that was our goal, to get married and have a family, have children. Um, yeah, put God first. You're right, humbly complex. And that's what we did. And I tell people that's why our marriage worked, because we put God first, and then we put each other first. You know, and that's where danger comes in. Family, so-called friends. Okay, we listen to them because we believe they have uh, the best intent for us. We believe they're looking out for us, right? But they can lead us astray because they might not know. They might think it's better this way, and they could be wrong. Okay, a lot of times that happens. Okay, society ain't going to accept you. You're going to have a rough time. Well, the hell with society. I don't live for society. I don't live for the community. I don't live for my racial group. I live for me as an individual. And so does my wife. We're people. We love each other. And I think if more people did it that way, we'd have stronger marriages. I think we would have uh, better communities. And I think when it comes to your community, your town, even our nation, I think we'd be better off if more people got married. Okay. And I'm not saying that because I believe in marriage. I'm saying that because children have both parents. And, when you got two people in the household, even if they're in lower economic state, there's two incomes coming in. So you have more resources too. Just common sense. And then you have that love fulfilled, a man and woman together. When you're a single parent, whether it's a man or woman, you get lonely at times, right? And then you got to do the job of the mom and dad, okay? And the kids miss out on two parents because God intended, you know, all of us to have a mother and father, two parents in the house. But some circumstances we have single parents, and some we can't help. Some maybe we get with a person and they leave us, they ghost us, and they leave it. A lot of women are left out with kids, and they didn't choose that. They didn't want that. And it's kind of crazy because men, us as men in this society, will shame women for having kids out of wedlock and tell them they should have chose better, but yet we're not being better. And a lot of those guys that'll shame are actually, have kids with women they didn't marry. So it's kind of crazy how we can, and that's human nature. It's easy to just blame someone else instead of taking responsibility for ourselves. But that's what we do. Um, anyway, I hope you enjoyed that video. Check out that young lady. I just, you know, she shows what, you know, how black women are. A lot of them are. She's just, she's beautiful, but then she's positive. How she carries herself. Just listen to her talk. You might think, and if you talk to someone like that, that just, and I think her channel's about positivity, and that's so attractive. Just someone being positive, just being upbeat. She was smiling. She was just, and it's, and when you're dating, I would say with black women, if you're interested in white guys, they see you positive like that, they're going to be attracted to you, and they're going to be more comfortable making that step, than somebody that might be complaining about social issues or something, and they might be legit, but when someone's angered or showing anger, or it just kind of step away from that. Even if you believe what they're saying, it's just how people carry themselves, um but just think about that. But anyway, but what she said is true, and it's happening. Why is that show Scandal so popular? People say, well, black women, will fantasize about the white man thing, but a lot of white guys watch that too, and they're thinking, man, you know, and interracial relationships right now, it's happening more often than ever. You see advertisements of interracial couples all the time. Why are they doing that? Some people say, well, they're just trying to push it and change society. No, you know what it really is? Is they're trying to make money, and they're trying to hit a certain group of people. And you think if 17 to 19% of the population is in interracial relationships, you think about that. How many people we have in America? 350 million, maybe 360 million, something like that. You take 19% of that. How many people are you going to hit? And a lot of people are interested in the interracial thing. They say it's trending. Okay. Well, that trend is turning into a way of life. You look at me and my wife, Sandy. Yeah, it's exciting. You know, you get with somebody that's different than you, and you're curious, and Before then, we weren't allowed to do that. We weren't allowed to be in relationships with people of other groups, in our society. And, you know, so it's exciting on that point. But, we're starting to see black women, the real black women, not just the outside beauty. We're seeing, the character and the passion and just the big heart. I tell you, my wife's got the biggest heart in the world. I mean, and black women have that quality. They really do. Um, but anyway, you know, but I just thought that video was really good, and I thought we could learn from that because that's coming 7 years ago, and a lot of people are seeing that. I've been seeing it. I've been talking about it, and then I came across that. It's like, wow, that lady's saying the same thing I am, and I don't even know her. I haven't even heard about her except recently. And it's amazing. It truly is amazing. Um, but anyway, um, what do you guys think? I mean, is what I'm saying true? Do you think um, interracial marriages are on the increase, but is a lot of it not happening because of shaming when it comes to black women? Because of stereotypes, misconceptions, the fear factor? Um, and I talk to some women, and they tell me some of the things that they were told white men are like. I was like, dang, if I was told that in my life, I wouldn't want to be around those people either, you know? But why do people do that? Why would they discourage dating out? I believe people have a problem with black women dating out. They do have a problem with black women dating out. They sure do. Um, but truth be told, most people are okay with it, really. If you look at it statistically, um, most people are okay with it. I mean, you got some people that don't think it should happen. And I think, some people it's a pride issue. And I don't know why they would have an issue with someone they don't even know or have access to, why that would bother them. Um, I seen the thing with Serena when she got married, and so many people were upset about that. There are people making videos about it, going in on her because she got a white husband, and then they found out. I guess the marriage was having problems. So, and then people got happy about that. And I'm like, what? What? Why do you even get involved in people's lives like that? Why does that even have an impact on you? But it's kind of weird, right? I don't even know what happened to her married. Is she still married? Are they having problems? I don't know. I know I did a video on them because there was I guess speculation because they got off each other's counts, but I haven't even been following it. I don't really follow celebrity issues like that. I really don't. So I don't even know what's going on. Um oh, what's that? Black women get treated better by other races, but we are race loyal, as they say. I don't look at race. I yeah, I just think black women are just naturally loyal. They're loyal people. They really are. That's a good quality black women have. And you know, and one lady told me, says it's not all loyalty, it's that we're scared. We're afraid to do it. And when we do it silently. We don't, we don't talk about it much. Um and that's probably because of the shaming. Still married and thriving. Yeah, it is nobody's business who black women dates and marries. Our marriage is just fine. Well, that's good. Yeah, it's nobody really, in reality, it's nobody's business who marries who. And why should we care if we don't even know these people? That's the weirdest thing. Uh, But okay, you're divorced to a white man, but his family's good gold to you. Yeah. And here's another misconception that if you if a white man brings you home, that his family's not going to like you. I mean, there might be some people that aren't into that interracial thing, but a lot of times they think you're awesome. I mean, I brought my wife home and they loved her. Um, my mom and dad accepted her right off the bat. In fact, my dad told me he would choke me out if I messed it up because he seen the quality that my wife displayed. And well, the girlfriends I had before her, I mean, I understand why he was like that, but um, they seen the true her. And I believe white people in today's world are more accepting of the interracial thing than black people. From what I've seen, now I could be wrong. Um, the stats say that more black people are more accepting. And going through my marriage from the beginning, you know, I noticed that black people were more accepting of us than white people, sort of say. But now I think it's shifting. Um, you know, and I still don't understand why black women are ashamed for dating that. If I don't know, and I'm sure it's not the majority of people. I think it's just some people that are insecure, or some people that believe we need to be segregated. There's still people like that, and it blew my mind because I was watching uh, the news, and there's a group of black people that says, yeah, they want to be segregated, as long as they have, they're not having the less of what's out there. But if we segregate ourselves, there's always going to be a group that has more than the other. It's never going to be equal. I mean, it's impossible. One's going to have more than the other. Um, but anyway, um, I hope you enjoyed that video, and give that woman a shout out. What positive, or gosh, I forget. Um, Sunshine, yeah, give her a shout out, and check out her channel. My wife watches it. Um, I came across it because she subscribed to it, and like I said, her subscriptions go on both phones, and so do mine. So she sees what I subscribe to too. Uh, and I got so many subscriptions. A lot of them I don't even watch. Um, but anyway, um, but just look how she carried herself. Very positive. Look at what she was saying. It's true. Um, it's happening as we speak. Um, okay. But anyway, that's where what I was thinking about. That's where my thought process is, and I think black women get shamed, and us as white guys are getting praise. Um, I know through my army career, people kind of looked out for me because of my wife. I guess they respected that I loved her, even though she's black, and we had a good marriage. People really like that, and you know. But anyway, I'm going to show a movie trailer, and we're supposed to do a movie review on Made in America. It's an older movie. It's with Whoopi Goldberg and Ted Danson. Um, I mean, if you look at it, you see the trailer, you'll see Nia Long in there, and she's in there, and yeah, I can't even think of his name. Gosh, it's bad. The link's up there if you want to come on before I show this movie trailer. You can. Um, oh, Will Smith. God, I can't believe I didn't remember his name. Yeah, Nia Long and Will Smith are in this movie too, and it's an older movie. If you look at them, they look real young, like teenagers and stuff. It's kind of funny. But there's the link up there. If you guys want to come on anytime, even when I'm showing the trailer, you can. Um, I always leave that opportunity if you want to come on. Now I'm going to show this movie. I'm not going to show a movie. I better not say that. YouTube will shut me down. I can't show movies. Okay, I'm going to show this trailer, and I'm going to kind of chop through it a little bit. I don't want to show the whole thing. I just want to give you the gist of it. A lot of you have seen this movie, so it's not new. Um, Let me add it. Okay. All right. Okay. This movie is made in America. This is just the trailer. Okay. I'm going to show little bits and pieces of it, and then we're going to talk about it. This can be educational too, because this stuff can really happen in life. Okay. Um, anyway, let me go ahead and show it real quick, and then we'll talk about it.
Ma, it was a sperm bank. That is undignified.
Yes, yes, I bought the sperm. I asked for the best they had. You know, black, smart, not too tall.
Hello there, can I?
Okay, hold on.
Hi, I'm looking for Hal Jackson.
Well, look no further.
Halbert Jackson.
Okay, I'm gonna stop it right there. Okay, you see her there? She looks real young. She looks like she's like 17 and stuff. And Ted Danson, he looks much younger than he does now. And what this movie was is, her mom got artificially inseminated, and her daughter was born, and I guess her father couldn't have a baby, or the mother and father couldn't have children, so she went to a sperm bank, but the father passed. And then she's finding out who her father is, and it appears to be a white guy, and now she's going crazy. And anyway, let's go ahead and continue here.
The one and only.
You're white.
Wait a minute, what do you mean white? He's like white?
White.
Okay. Yeah, Whoopi, you're happy with that. We know what you think about white guys. Okay. But anyway, and I think these two got together. Did they get married or something? They were dating anyway. I don't know. But she's finding out that her father potentially is a white guy. Okay. And I don't, those banks they do, and I think what happens is they take information, and a woman that wants to have a baby that maybe her husband can't father a child will go there, and they get was he 6 foot tall, educated, or whatever, all those factors, and then the race of the person, but anyway, go ahead and
You mean he's like a creamy eggshell kind of tan?
Yes! He's so like Ma, he is a white guy.
I'll be darned.
What do you mean he's white? Rap. It's Hal Jackson.
This is Hal Jackson from Jackson Motors.
Okay, and then it gives a little story. He's like a used car salesman, kind of a shisty guy. And she's like really educated and stuff. And he's a white guy, and they're kind of flipping out. It's a comedy. It's funny. And then, at the end, they get together and stuff. And I don't want to ruin it if you guys haven't seen it, but most of us have. Let's continue.
You mean the schmuck on the television with all the animals?
And this is Larry.
How's your pal?
My dad. No, this is not a mix-up. A mix-up is when you order hamburger and cheeseburger.
I'll bet you $100 I can nail the next person to walk through that door. Hey there, I'm Hal Jackson.
What I'm talking about is a major mistake in my life.
Now, are you looking for something special today?
Yeah, I'd like your head on a stick.
Okay, that just shows different parts of the movie and stuff, and you get the gist of it. Okay, she was artificially inseminated, and apparently was a white man. She thought it was a black man, and now her and her daughter are kind of going crazy, and but he's not like the I guess most desired man. He's like a used car salesman type guy, kind of shady. And anyway, let's see here. Okay.
That's cool.
Yeah, I read black authors, you know. Wilt Chamberlain book changed my life. Yo, it's a white man at the door.
Bye.
Tell her I'll be home by midnight.
You have her back here by midnight.
Yeah. Okay. Let me go ahead and cut that off here. Just remove it from the studio. Okay, so that movie, American Made, Whoopi Goldberg and Ted Danson, they're both comedians and stuff. You know who they are. Um, they made this movie and it was funny. Um, just, the stereotypes and, she's trying to find out who her dad is and she thinks it's this white guy and, they're kind of flipping out at first and like, oh my God, it can't be. And they actually end up having a relationship together at the end of the movie. And apparently he didn't wasn't the father. It was like a mix up, but they came together anyway, and it had like a positive ending to it because you can have a good relationship without being a different race and and even the daughter, she kind of looked at him like like his kind of like a father, and it had a good ending. Um, Now it with the sperm bank thing, I don't. If I couldn't have kids, I wouldn't go that route, and I definitely wouldn't be a donor. Um, it's just my beliefs and stuff. I think what I would have done is adopted because there's a lot of children that don't have a mother and father, and I think that would be the best option. You know, um, but women do want to give birth to their own children, I guess. But but anyway, the movie was good. It was positive. It was. Oh yeah, Jumping Jack Flash. That was good too. Um, but that was a good movie. Hey there, hashtag Black Woman. Good to see you. Um, but that was a good movie. It was way back, and you seen it. You seen like Nia Long and oh, that's your channel, Loren. I might have to go check it out. I, that's what it's called. Okay, I'm going to subscribe. As soon as I get done with this show, I'm going to subscribe. Awesome. That is awesome. Yeah, everybody check out Loren's channel. Check it out and go subscribe and give her thumbs up and hit up her Cash App too. Yeah. And Loren's been on the show a number of times and she's really awesome. Have big love for her and when she talks, I mean she has awesome points and stuff and she really makes the show. So I'm sure her channel is awesome. I'm going to check it out after this. I definitely am. Yeah. But anyway, that was a good movie. If you haven't seen it, check it out. And if you want me to do a review on another movie and stuff, let me know. And if you want to do a movie review with me, and maybe we can do like a panel. We did a panel before on what was that last one we did? Corey was on it. The last one, A Bronx Tale. That was a good movie. That was really good, and we had a bunch of people on there, and we showed scenes of it. I had to chop up the video because of copyright claims and stuff, but it was a good show. We had fun on that one. Yeah, go subscribe. Do it, please. Let me put it in there. Ish. Hashtag. Okay, I'm just typing down the channel here so you guys can see it. Okay. Hashtag. Okay. There it is, guys. Loren, does it start with a capital just like you got it on there? And it's kind of funny because when you came in last time on my last live, I saw your picture and then I saw the name and I was thinking, oh, is that a? I was thinking, is that a troll using your picture? Because sometimes people do that. They'll take a picture and put some other name, make it look like you're somebody else or something. Just like that. Okay, check it out. It's right there on the screen, guys. Hashtag Black Woman. And I'm going to tell you, I know it's a good show. Loren's really good at doing this YouTube thing, and you just subscribe. Oh wait, I could subscribe here. I'm going to do it now. Let me go to YouTube. Hashtag Black Woman. Okay. Let me see. Now it gave me some videos, but I am going to subscribe. Oh, there it is. Awesome. 320. Dang, that's a lot. Okay, you got another one, Loren. I just subscribed to it. I'll be watching it. Awesome. Yeah. All right. Good deal. I got another channel to watch. Yes. Okay. Subscribe. Good. Oh, Nicole Taylor subscribed. Awesome. I just subscribed. What's that? For you listen to Cynthia G? Do I listen to Cynthia G? Yeah, I do. She's entertaining. Um, yeah, I do sometimes. I'm not a heavy follower, but I will tune in and listen from time to time. Um, I listen to her. I listen to Alexis Exodus, Miss Archduchess. Those I watch those channels, and I listen to Cohen every now and then. He's been on the show. Uh, yeah. But anyway, guys, let me put the thing up there. If you want to come on, I'll leave it up for a couple minutes before I close out. And I'm probably not going to go live for a little while. I got a long week ahead, so it's probably I'll probably make a couple videos in between. I know my lives have been really late, and it's just because of work. I'm trying to fix that. Love Lexus. Yeah, Lexus is awesome. Has great content. I know it does. I'm going to be watching it. All right. Getting the subscribers, Loren. And like I said, watch her stuff. Give her likes. Loren is awesome, and you'll enjoy her channel. But anyway, guys, this was a great show. Well, I don't know if it was a great show. I had a great time. Let's put it that way. And I love talking to you guys. And oh, here she is. Oh, hey, Loren.
Hey, Brent. What's going on?
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you doing?
I'm doing okay. I'm busy and tired and crazy looking, but I'm just doing my thing and stuff. But yeah, that's great. You have a channel. I, I thought a troll was using your picture. I was like, oh, is that her?
And
I
that
was like,
does happen a lot,
it
but yeah,
does.
no, it's me.
Oh, awesome, good. Yeah,
Yeah, it's
but
I've been really like busy lately. I've been trying to like juggle like everything like work and business and
yeah,
like even this YouTube thing. So like sometimes I gotta take a break, because you gotta take time for yourself. And you too, if you ever
yeah,
need to take a break and take a couple days off, take time off. YouTube ain't going anywhere. You can come
yeah,
back whenever.
yeah. You do, and I tell you, yeah, this YouTube, I love doing it. It's awesome, and I like connecting with the people. The people I meet. Meeting
Mhm.
you, that's been awesome, and we've done
Yeah.
some shows, and I get some awesome comments, and it's awesome. I love it. And it gets addicting, but at times, you have those ups and downs where
Mhm.
sometimes people get mad at you, or the trolls, get extra stupid, but yeah, you got to take a break and just let that stuff go and stuff.
Yeah,
And
I do all the time. Like that's actually why it took so long to start a channel. I was
yeah,
doing so many panels and stuff because I really wanted my own channel, but I was just like, I don't know if I want to deal with the beef and the trolls and the
yeah,
things that happen on YouTube. Like I just don't have like the energy to deal with that all the time. So I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna do it my way. And I don't post every day, and I'm not live every day. Like I
yeah.
post, maybe like once a week, like when I feel like it, when I have the energy for it, you know.
Yeah, and that's good to do. I've been kind of well, I went kind of hard this weekend because I had some time off. But
Mhm.
during the week, I've just been like, you know what? I want to, but I'm just so tired, and
Mhm.
the content probably ain't going to be that good, and I'm probably, you know, and so yeah, you got to take a break. I do like to go live at least twice a week, three times if I can.
Mhm.
And I need to make videos. I kind of got out of it because it's easy. Well, it's easy because you come in and go live.
Mhm.
A video, you got to do it, and then you
That's
rethink
funny though,
it.
because I actually prefer making videos. I prefer
Oh, do you?
videos over doing live. I don't know why. I think because so long talking, it just really like hurts my voice after a while. And I like being able to like, do the video, just talk how I feel like talking, then I can edit it and whatever, then put it out.
Yeah.
When you're live, I was on a live the other day and it was like a 4 hour live. Like that was a long time.
Oh,
My throat
wow.
was done.
Yeah, I remember doing some long lives, and I think one time I went 6 hours, and my wife
Oh
came in and said,
man.
"Are you coming to bed? What are you doing?" It was like I don't know, like 3 in the morning
Poor
or something.
Sandy.
I know. Yeah, but I mean, she's a good sport about it. She supports me and stuff, and so. But yeah, well, I'm glad you have your channel. I'm going to check it out. That's
I,
awesome.
I'm trying to go like I really try to go a little bit more. I do talk seriously, but I'm
Yeah,
not really with being like too heavy with certain subjects. Like I talk about interracial dating, but I also talk about like um a lot of the problems that men think they have with women. Sometimes I just feel like it's all in their head. Sometimes it's just
it,
the fact that you're just not doing enough as a man,
yeah,
and you're still demanding and expecting so much from a woman when you haven't even put your best foot forward yet as a man. When women like men that grind and hustle and work hard and that kind of go-getter dragon slayer type of man. Like every woman wants that man. And a
yeah,
lot of men today are very complacent and they still expect a woman to desire them and chase them and you know yeah, it's a whole lot of nonsense, but
yeah. In reality, women aren't supposed to chase men. I mean, it's always men are supposed to chase women, and I
Mhm.
mean, yeah, it's. I mean, yeah, but a lot of stuff is in our head, and I think women really want a guy that works hard, and he don't necessarily have to have a lot of money or that he's just taking care of business, taking care of his
Absolutely.
family.
That's it.
I know when
That's
me and my
it.
I know when me and my wife got married, I just went in the army. I didn't have much rank. We didn't have much money. It was just our
Mhm.
income. but we made it work. And
Mhm.
I think she just appreciated that I was working hard and paying the bills. And I mean, it was like, and back then we are getting paid once a month, so we had to stretch out the money.
Oh
And I
man, I hate
I think
that.
I was making gosh, I think I was making $1,500 a month, and
Mm,
that's being married because the army pays you, extra money when you're married and have to live out in town and stuff.
okay.
And I'm like, man, that was nothing.
Yeah.
But we made it work, and you know, things have worked out nicely once I retired, and things, just fell into place.
Hmm.
But yeah, you're right. And you know, but I mean, those are good topics to talk about because you're right. A lot of men want to be chased and desired, and we all want to be desired, I guess. But that's not our role as a man.
Hmm.
You know, and
Yeah.
but yeah, I've tried to get off. I've tried to go. Well, I keep my channel the same, but I try to do like little things. Like I've been doing my prayer meeting on Sundays,
Hmm.
where I'll read out of the Bible and stuff, and just trying to keep it positive and not just focus on one thing. I don't want to be one dimensional,
Right.
and
That's
that's
that, and that's great. You should definitely try to do different things for your channel. Like I
yeah,
said, I do like my channel is a little bit of mix of everything. I talk about like recent topics, things that are trending, if it's relatable, and
yeah,
but I do also try to keep it light. I'm not a Cynthia G. I'm not like one of those drill sergeants and
yeah,
stuff like that. It's not me. That's not even my personality at all. Like I don't have that type of personality to like go hard on people like 24/7. Like that's so not me. I'm more
yeah,
silly. Like I'm very down to earth.
yeah. I feel you on that, and I kind of stepped in it a little bit, kind of chasing what's going on with YouTube, and
Hmm.
I got into something. I was like, wait a minute. I had to rethink this. I was like, wow. You know what? I it was I don't know. It was weird, but sometimes that's just not your personality or
Yeah.
what works for you. And I was like, you know what? I need to just keep my channel as it is,
Hmm.
and just you know get in contact with channels like mine, and stuff
Hmm.
like that. And I try to do like when I do my reaction to these videos, I try to kind
Hmm.
of uplift people. Like I
Hmm.
see, well, this video I just did, this woman's got a lot of followers, but um, a couple other ones, they were smaller channels, and I like to, highlight what they're talking about, maybe
Hmm.
give them a lift.
Okay. Well,
But
I'd love to have you on my channel, Prince.
oh, anytime,
Really.
yeah, yeah, just send me an email and we'll work that out anytime. And you're always
Okay.
welcome here. But yeah, I'll come on. I'd be more than happy to.
Okay. Yeah. I'll have some topics. I think some stuff that you would be as an army man and stuff like that. Some things that you would be great at talking at.
Oh,
Still
okay.
kind of serious, kind of like important. Still addressing the issues and still, of course, promoting um black women and white men continuing to get to know each other and
Yeah.
try love.
Yeah, and you know what? I think we're just at the point where it's just going blow up. I just think right now, and I made this
Yeah.
video tonight because a lot of misconceptions, stereotypes, the fear factor,
Mhm.
um, the shaming, and black women go through that. And and that one lady that came on that one show I had, she told me, she said it's not so much all race loyal. She said we're afraid because
Mhm.
we've been told all this stuff and we don't think you like us, and you're basically the boogeyman. So it's like
So true.
it's like, well, of course they're not going to go. And then on our side, we're thinking, well, they don't really like us, so we don't have a chance.
Mhm.
And it's yeah, you got to
So
break those
true.
barriers and
Yeah,
stuff.
absolutely. Absolutely. It's so sad too to think that like people spend so long just having misinformation and not ever having the truth. And it's just like really amazing that like channels like yours actually help break the barriers down. And a lot
Yeah.
of white men are aware. They're like, oh, I didn't know black women were interested, and white black women always say, oh, I didn't know white men were interested. And
Yeah.
look, there's barriers that have been broken down. And we understand what your body language means better. Like you understand what our body language means better and stuff like that. So it just makes it easier for people to like break the ice even further and talk. So I
Yeah.
love it. I love it.
Yeah. And we need that. And a lot of
Mhm,
people thought I was crazy when I was starting out and stuff. Well,
mhm.
January will be 1 year. I was looking at it. My first video, I think, was January 17th.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah, so
Almost a year on YouTube. You're doing pretty good.
almost. Well, I'm trying. Uh, there's a lot of things I need to work on, but I'm still grinding it out, and I'm going to do the best I can and see what
Mm,
happens. But yeah, but it's been an awesome experience, and
mm,
a lot of people thought I was crazy when I was saying that I love black women. I prefer black women. That's my preference. People are like I'm crazy or something. Well, look who I'm married to, and I've been married to her for well 27 years. May will be 28. So
mhm.
we're getting close to that 30-year mark.
Yeah. That's a
So I
rare mark too, man. Like
it,
that's
it is
30-year
even
marriages. Wow.
yeah, and
That's amazing. That's
well,
so
my oldest,
amazing.
it's crazy because I don't know, time flies. I mean, our our oldest daughter's going to have another baby here in May.
Mhm.
So and she's been married 6 years already. I'm just like, wow. Just like you. And it was crazy because when they got married, my oldest daughter and her husband, they were
Mhm.
both 20 years old. He was in the Air
Mm,
Force, and me and my wife was like, whoa, hold on, hold on. And my daughter was in college. Get your degree, but they want
mhm.
to get married, so they did, and it's worked out. So
Yeah. Awesome.
but
Beautiful.
yeah, but
Your goals. Your whole family is goals, Brent. Your whole family
well,
is goals.
I owe it to my wife. She's just so awesome, and she brings out the best in me.
Mm,
I mean, and I tell people, I said, you know what? She's kept me alive and she's made me successful. And they're like, what do you mean? I said, well, when I was in the army, you know, uh, when I was overseas, and I've been to Bosnia, Kosovo, I've been to Iraq 3 times. Two of the times was 18 months.
mm,
And, under those circumstances, knowing that my wife's at home waiting for me, that kept me to where I could do my job and I could stay focused, and it kept me
mhm,
alive. It really did because I'm
mhm,
not worried about what's going on.
mhm,
And I can't fail when I try for something because my wife's got so much faith in me. It's like, gosh, if I fail, I just can't. There's no option, you know.
yeah.
You just, but you know,
Mm,
but I mean, she she always has my back, and she's always there. And I when I prayed for a wife, God opened up heavens and brought Sandy my way. So
mm.
uh but anyway though. But yeah, I'll be checking out your channel, and
Okay.
yeah, whenever you want me to come on, I'll come on. I'm we'll have to work out the time difference because you're 2 hours ahead and stuff. But
Oh yeah, but it's not that bad, and I'll do it at a
no.
time that works good for you, and it's around your work schedule and stuff like that. So I'll definitely let you know. But I'm gonna go because I've got like some other stuff I got to do. So I just wanted to come through because I haven't been on in a while. Wanted to come
Oh,
through and show my
it's good to
face.
see you.
Yeah.
Uh, I'm glad to see you, and I appreciate you coming on the channel all the times you did, and you've helped my channel grow, and I appreciate that. And you always have a place here. You always got a friend in the desert, so All you gotta do is shoot me an email, and you want me on your
Mhm.
channel, I'll be there.
Alrighty. Tell
You know,
Sandy I said hey, and don't stay up too late. Don't make her wait too long. Get to bed at a good time.
oh yeah, I will. I'm gonna close it soon after we shut down here.
Okay.
Yeah,
Bye
yeah,
everybody in the chat, and thank you for subscribing as well.
yeah. Check her out on
Really
channel. I
appreciate it.
know it's gonna be good. And yeah, it's good to see you, Loren.
Alrighty,
Uh,
Brent.
all right, you take
I'm
care.
out. See
All
you
right,
later.
all right. Have a good one. All right, that was awesome. Wow. Yeah, Loren. I mean, she's awesome. She's been on this channel quite a few times, and she's a real good person, has a real good heart, and her when she comes on, she makes the show. I mean, whenever I have her on, I mean, she makes it awesome. And check out her channel. I'm telling you, I know it's going to be good. I can't wait to get off here and go check out her channel. Um, but yeah, that was an awesome surprise tonight. That made the show right there. Always good to see Loren and stuff. And but anyway, guys, and it's good to see all you guys. Jersey, good to see you. Thelma, as always. Corey, uh, Nicole Taylor. By the book, good to see you. Can you give the name of her channel again? Yes, let me post it up here real quick before I close down. Uh, let me see where I put it. Let's see here. Yeah, I'll put her channel up there. Here it is. Okay, that's Loren's channel. Okay, it's hashtag Black Woman. Okay, yeah, and it's just like that. I did a search on it, YouTube. You could find it real easy. So that's her channel. Check out her channel, and show her some support and stuff. Um, she comes on. She's come on this channel and different panels too. She's been on other channels, and she does an awesome job. I mean, when she has her talking points, she does really good, and she's real entertaining. Got a good personality, always positive. Um, there. What can I say? She's just awesome. Um, but yeah, check out her channel. But it's good to see you guys. JG, good to see you. Deanna, how are you doing? Good to see you. Uh, Kimberly Jameson, Josh. I'm just going through reading the Deja Cat. Good to see you. Divested Melanin. Good to see you. I think you're new. I haven't seen you. Ant NW, good to see you. LM, love Lexus. Yeah, we love Lexus. Uh, yeah, it's good to see you guys tonight. Good to be with you. Um, like I said, I go live on weekends. Sunday's my safe day. Like I always say, my other day rotates, and I'm off holidays. Okay, so um, my schedule during the week is weird, but I always have Sundays and holidays. So that's usually when I do most of the work, and I'm trying to get away from late night shows, just because I come in tired, and I want I want the information I'm putting out to be good, and I want it to be a good show. Um, sometimes I've come in and try to throw things together and stuff, but and I want to make it to where the times are good for you guys, to where you guys, ain't up late watching me and stuff. And, I'm trying to improve that. But I will be doing my show, and, it's about interracial relationships and marriage. And also, I have my prayer meeting on Sunday. You guys are welcome to come in on that. and I'll be doing some more movie reviews and stuff. Um, and I'll do some one-on-ones here and there, and you know. But anyway, if you need anything from me, send me an email. If you want to come on and do a one-on-one, you can too. Or if you want me to pray for you, shoot me that email. Okay. And the best way to get a hold of me is through my email. The comment section, I might not catch it, and I don't want. So if you need me, just send me an email. It's in my community wall. And anyway, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the night. And thank you for coming on. God bless you and your families. And I'll see you soon, guys. And I do appreciate you. You guys make this you guys make this great. I just love doing this. And it's because of you guys. And you know, I am blessed to have you guys come on and stuff. And I do appreciate that. I want you to know that. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna have to shut down. But God bless you and your families. And I'll see you on the next live. And I'll shoot out a video this week. I don't know exactly when right now, but I don't know, maybe Wednesday or Thursday I'll make a video, and then Sunday I'll go live. I'll probably do 2 lives, the prayer meeting, and then I'll pick a topic to talk about. And if you want me to talk about something, send me an email, you know. But anyway, thank you guys. God bless you and your families. And check out Loren's channel, #BlackWoman. Okay. God bless you guys. I'll talk to you later. Have a good night.